Hmm. Brooklyn Nets fans. My Brooklyn Nets fans out there. Man. How we feeling about the team? So look. So that's my question to you, Brooklyn Nets fans out there. How do y'all feel about your team? And look, I'm not talking about how y'all feel about your team regular season because we know, as I know, Kevin Durant and Harden is enough, to get you through the regular season if you want to be real. But when it comes to the playoffs, I have some questions. And honestly, I think maybe some Brooklyn Nets fans have like maybe some similar questions too. So we gonna get into it, but man, if you a Nets fan, if you love NBA content, hit the like button, smash it, smack it, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you love NBA content, and if you're a Brooklyn Nets fan. So I'm gonna get into it. Question 1: At what point, as the front office, at what point does the front office decide that, okay, Kyrie, we love you, we understand, you at the end of the day you can do what you want, because we know obviously he's out with the vaccination, situation. So I just wonder at what point do the Brooklyn Nets front office, be like, okay, look, dog. We gonna move you, and I can see the conversations going like, we are going to move you. What team specifically, do are you interested in joining? Because we want to move in a different direction and and try to get something for this team, to maybe separate us from the pack type stuff. So. I could see that conversation happening, but my question is like, when does that conversation happen? And I don't know. It seems like the Nets front office and organization is like kind of like in wait and see mode, I guess, for now, and which is understandable. But I could definitely see by like the deadline of if things ain't really moving forward and Kyrie is still, I can see them possibly potentially moving, moving on from Kyrie, and if you think about it, it's kind of like a sad situation in a way, because like you think about Kyrie coming to Brooklyn, and like in a weird way, it's also like Kyrie vision too of him like putting his team together, and like I'm pretty sure he was in the ear of GM Sean Marks, and and I'm pretty sure Kyrie Irving was crucial in getting Kevin Durant to this Brooklyn Nets team, and for it to like kind of seemingly probably from the end of like our parting ways, it's kind of it's kind of sad to understand, but I'm curious on what you Brooklyn Nets fans are, where y'all are as far as or what, for better words, what do y'all stand with Kyrie Irving? So that's like one of my questions I have for this team is like, when is that situation going to get settled for y'all, where y'all can possibly like move on from them, possibly add some better role players. Trust me, I'm getting to some of the role players y'all get, especially after that game, against Golden State y'all played last night. Ooh, ooh. So yeah, we definitely gonna get to that. Question 2. Another question I have. I'm pretty sure at the deadline, at least it should be, even, whenever the buyout, market begins. I would like y'all to address, the size of this team. Blake is, and I kind of feel bad for Blake. Blake is on an island because, like teams, especially teams who have like high, level guards, like you guys seen with, against Golden State with Steph Curry, and when you play against like higher guards like like even like Kyle Lowry to an extent, or higher guards that's in the East, like they gonna target Blake Griffin every chance, and I mean they gonna target the mess out of Blake Griffin. Oh my God, they gonna like I could just see it. They gonna call it for a screen, have Blake switch out. and they're gonna go to work on Blake like every time, and that in turns leave the bucket open. Because you guys don't have no rim protection, so a lot of teams gonna get all their easy punts from there. Then on top of that, behind them, it don't get no better. You get LaMarcus Aldridge, who's he's great offensively, but we don't on the defensively. He has slow feet, so it's gonna be the same situation that guys do with Blake. So and obviously Nick Claxton right now is currently out with injury. So I'm really curious to see, and I'm pretty sure when the deadline comes, I'm pretty sure you guys are definitely going to be looking to add some a little more like size, a little more size where that's mobile and able to switch out like on guards, but who that player is, I really don't know right now. It's still early, so it's just wait and see. But once like I said, these are questions I just have for y'all going down the road in the playoffs. Like I said, in the regular season, I'm not concerned about Brooklyn because I'm not concerned about you guys because Harden and Kevin Durant alone is enough to get you through this tough stretch. So from that standpoint, I'm not worried. But for the playoffs, those are just some of the questions I have for you guys. Also too, it's crazy to see, especially like I said, watching y'all against Golden State, that is, for the people and I was one of the people, you go back and watch some of my older videos that I had on Brooklyn. I even said that I think that y'all can withstand, not having Kyrie Irving. I admit that, I said that. And boy was I wrong, because oh my God. It's really evident that y'all need another high level score. If y'all had Kyrie Irving right now, Kyrie Irving in a weird way masks some of y'all problems because he's just so effective and good offensively. Right? Kind of mask up some of the problems y'all have as far as size and different things, because he's just so good offensively. But y'all could just go out there most likely against certain teams and look at that team and look like, oh, we just finna outscore you tonight. But Kyrie Irving, oh man, I'm really curious to see what type of move y'all can make where y'all could get another, solid, score. You know what I'm saying? To put alongside Harden and Durant, because the way this team is constructed right now is Harden, he's in an interesting position of where he's trying to play make for the team, and also get to his spots when he can. And then you got Durant, who's not a playmaker, who's just a score first, person. Obviously, he's not. That's not Kevin Durant's job to be a playmaker for other people or whatever. Kevin Durant's job is a scout. That's So it's gonna be interesting to see if y'all can make some type of move to get another shot creator and see and that's funny because y'all problems are just so obvious, but it's just certain situations where it's just kind of unfortunate, because the easy fix to that problem is obviously is a guy who's sitting on the couch right now, and the guy that's out, and it's probably a Hall of Famer when it's said and done, and that's Kyrie Irving, and y'all just don't have him right now. So it's kind of unfortunate from that standpoint that you guys are with out him right now. So that's another question I have for you guys. What's that trade y'all could possibly make to get another shot creator in? Also too, I have questions on Steve Nash, man. I have questions as Steve Nash as a coach. Like I said, for the regular season, you guys will be fine because you just have two prolific players. That's gonna win you enough games to get the playoffs. But when it comes to the playoffs, I don't know, man. I'm the jury for me is still out on Steve Nash as a coach. Even watching that Golden State games, that Golden State game where some of the adjustments and some of the things y'all was doing, it just had me questioning ooh, I don't even know how good a coach Steve Nash is. So that's, to me, is gonna be really put on the test in the playoffs, where you're gonna play teams who are gonna who can really just hone on you as a team. And like I'm just really interested and curious to see if Steve Nash is going to be able to make the adjustments, in the playoffs to get y'all deep in the playoffs and like get y'all to the finals because, like Durant and Harden, like yeah, they like prolific players, but at the end of the day, when it comes to the playoffs, as we know, it's all about adjustments, matchups and adjustments. So can Steve Nash, capable of, making those adjustments in the playoffs? And I'm talking about as far as getting y'all deep, because like y'all can win a first round series or even a second round, but can Steve Nash as a coach take this team to the next level and get y'all to the finals and playing for the big goal? Like I really don't know. I don't think so, honestly. Like hell, me personally, if you ask me, I think it's gonna get to a point where like next season, probably next season or later down on the road, I'm pretty sure Sean Marks is gonna look at the team as a whole and look at the team and be like, it might be time to move on from Steve Nash. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it for me. Like, if you a Nets fan, leave in the comments how you feel about this team. And like I said, not this team. Like I'm asking, like, how do you feel about this team going into like the playoffs? Like, and I know it's super early to be even like questioning stuff like that, but it was just a thought I had in my head that, like, how do y'all feel about this team like really being a title contender? Because like according to Harden and them, Harden even said like right now they ain't like one of the elite teams. He said it's not even close. They not like. So I'm just curious on you guys' thoughts, like Nets fan. Like, even if you're not a Nets fan, like leave in the comments like what you feel about this team. But yeah, man, that's it for me. If you're a Nets fan, leave a like on the video. Subscribe on it. Man, that's it for me. Yeah.